Welcome back to my channel. It is Lake Kate here with another Horse Life video again. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the update that came to Horse Life, specifically the Flora horse and also some farming. Now, in today's video, I'll be showcasing and talking about everything you need to know. So this video is for people who obviously want to see all the stuff that's in the game, as well as some interesting things they probably didn't know about the update. So yeah, what today's video is going to be about is basically the Flora horse and farming. Make sure to join my Discord in the description below as I do giveaways there. And let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to go over is actually the farming, because I actually do have the Flora horses and I will talk about them and also how to get them and everything, but I do want to go over the farming because it is a small feature, so it's not going to take too long to kind of go over. Last night I actually did get on the game for like 5 seconds before I went to sleep, just so I had some of these actually put onto the plots so you guys can see what they look like. So when you place in a seed after you go over here and buy the seeds, kind of like how you do with the bonding system, you'll be able to buy them. Now this one is 100 for the fruit. We have flowers for 75, apples 50, and the crop is 35. Now in the future there'll be more for the farming. Right now this is just here because we just got the introduction of farming. So then when they're ready to harvest, they'll kind of shake like they're doing right now, and you'll just hit harvest. Oh, apparently this plant is not ready to claim. Okay, never mind, they're not ready to claim, but you'll see them growing in their little crops. Now all of these are available for you to use. I kind of hate it that it's not in the building system and it's kind of just over here. I kind of wish it wasn't. But when you want to go plant a seed, you're just going to hit plant seed, and you're going to go to, I think it's in food. We're going to figure out if it's in food or not. Gear, maybe? It is in gear. So if you go into gear, you'll find all of your stuff. Now, when you look at these, you can actually see all the possibilities of what you could get. With the crops, you can only get like carrots. There's also a purple carrot. I didn't know that existed. So you can also get a purple carrot from that. And then there's another plant here. I think they've added a few extra like plants and crops and stuff, just so then it's kind of something you can use to plant in here. So you can see here that once you plant it, you can't really see anything. And obviously as the time goes on, they will grow that big. Oh, okay, maybe I had to wait like a few seconds. So once you collect them, you actually get another apple seed that you can plant again, or whatever you're using. Now you can also get a gold apple from this, which is pretty interesting. And then you hit plant again, and obviously you could just plant it again. This time you can see the little plant just sprouting up from the little roots. Oh my god, that's adorable. I love that. I don't know why that's cute, but you can kind of see when they sprout. Now if they're like this one where they're tiny, you won't kind of see them until they grow a little bit bigger. Then you're going to interact. I think this one's ready to harvest. Still not ready. Okay. I don't know exactly when you can tell their harvesting is ready. Kind of hope in the next update that they make it so you guys can actually see the timing left for it. So it says this plant's not ready to claim in like whatever minutes. So it kind of makes it easier for other people. Now you have to do the unlocking of all of these guys right here in order to do all of these little plots. Now the first one that you could buy is 500. This one's 1,000. I think these are the next ones you can buy. Those are 15, 20, 12,000. I think these are the lower ones. Okay. Then you got 200, 500, 5,000, 10,000, 75 or 7,500. And then these ones are for Robux. So if you guys want extra plots, you have the Robux ones here. And then if we go over here, we got this 12,000, 15,000, 25,000, and 17,000. So you guys can unlock all of the crops. And I feel like this one's growing a lot faster than last night. So maybe that's a good thing. So the next thing we're going to go over, because that's everything we have so far, is the Flora horses. Now, there's a special Flora horse a lot of people are getting if they play the game within 20 hours after the update, which is this one right here. This is, I don't really know what the theme is for this guy, but you can see that everyone who plays within 24 hours of the update do get these Flora horses, and they're infertile and they're dev origin as well. So that is something to look forward to when you play the game. I think that everyone gets it. I'm not exactly sure. So if you go down, you can see the Flora horse has its own quest now, and you can see all of the things that you need for the quest. And before I get onto the quest, I did forget that there is actually now a new Flora theme. So if you go and you find this is actually something you get with the other Flora horse if you join the game within 24 hours. And this one's a Caprin, so we're actually going to add a Caprin, and we're going to, oh, well, hold on, I can't type in Caprin and then a Caprin will appear. We're going to use this one right here. She might be a really good candidate for the Flora theme, I think. So we're gonna pull her out. She does have wings, so it's gonna be a little bit harder to see, I think. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love it. And she has wings on, so I can't really see it too much, which kind of sucks. That's why I don't like using winged horses to showcase these saddles and stuff, because they get in the way of the saddle. But that's what the Flora horse theme looks like. It's like a purplish that you guys can have. I don't know how you're able to obtain it other than the fact that you get it with that Flora horse, or at least one of them. So moving on to the Flora horse's quest, we have the first one, which is harvest 25 cacti for forageables. And what that means is you're gonna get on your horse and you're gonna go all the way to the desert where the buy horse are. So you're gonna go and take this route, or you can take that route. Either one works. And then once you get in here, there'll be a bunch of cacti that you can harvest, and they're gonna look like these. I'm just showing you because some people might not know there's cacti in the game, but there is some cacti you will harvest. You want to harvest 25 of these, and then that quest is done. I think I see a wild Flora horse up here. Too bad I can't tame it. I think that's the first one I've actually seen. So they do spawn in here, some of them do. But I do not have anything, unfortunately, that I can tame it with. It's so gorgeous. I love this black on it. I love how I find the most gorgeous horses when I don't have the quest done yet when they come out. I'm like, I get so mad about that. But yeah, they do spawn in the wild. Just so you guys know, this is what some of them do look like. I will get to the part of where they go and where they spawn at after we do the quest, because I want to kind of go through everything through like all of it in like order. So we're gonna go into that once I get these quests done. So the next one that we have is buy 4 plush horses from the plush machine. So you're gonna go over to the plush machine that's all the way over here on this beach past the lobby, and here you can go and buy them. Now what I'm gonna do, just to make it so it's like, you know, a little bit more simpler, is I'm just gonna buy them, and when I buy them, it's just gonna be whatever's up there basically, but that's okay because I really don't mind that. So I'm just gonna keep doing that because it doesn't cost as much, because if you use a bunch of stuff from here, it's gonna cost you a bunch more for you guys to actually use all that. Like obviously you can use that if you want to, but I think this is much more simpler, just clicking the buy button, even though, like, you know, there's nothing really good about these plush horses. That's okay. So now I have to do one more, and I am out of money, so we're gonna actually tame one of these little horses on the beach over here. This one is the culprit. And then obviously we're gonna sell them so we have enough money to actually buy the last plush horse. And I'm probably gonna use this plush horse to put into the boss, I think. That one's actually really cute. I'm actually loving that. I don't know why, but that is adorable. But yeah, that's how you do the first one. The next one is co-taming. Now this one is gonna probably be the hardest out of all of them if you don't have friends to play with. But what I'm gonna try doing, because I have a few ideas on how this could work, I'm going to try and use this opportunity with the boss to actually co-tame, because a lot of people around the boss are going to tame the horses that are around the boss that spawn. You know what I'm talking about probably. It is not loading. Oh my gosh, why is nothing loading? Let's go all the way over here. So there's a bunch of people over here, meaning that all the horses that spawn, you have a chance of co-taming with these people. This is my first attempt on trying to co-tame, so we're gonna try this. Is there any horses nearby? I don't think so. Do I have? Okay, I could donate one of these. Just wait for one to pop up. Hopefully one pops up. I don't feel like there's gonna be one because I don't have the best of luck with these. Oh, there's a horse over here. Okay. Co-tame it, co-tame it. Dang, this person doesn't have... Okay, I need someone else to tame it. See, this is the problem with co-taming. We'll just sell that one. That was an attempt. I didn't mean to steal that person's tame. I just wanted to help co-tame it. Is that a Flora horse with the... Oh my... No. That's a Flora horse with a ghost pattern or mutation. Okay, no, that's not one. I don't think I'm gonna have any luck with this boss fight, unfortunately, but this is one of the tactics you could use. Oh, actually, apparently I did one. Okay. Is just go around taming a bunch of horses around the boss fight. And then when you do that, it will give you like co-taming when people are trying to also tame that thing. But don't steal people's tames. I accidentally did. I'm sorry to that person that I accidentally stole that tame from. But that is one tactic to use for that mission. I'll show you guys a bit of other tactics you could probably use as I do the boss fight, after I do the boss fight. Okay, so now that the boss is done, I'm actually going to throw out 2 of the suggested ones that I have for you guys, that I think would help with the co-taming. So the first one is obviously an alt account. Now, I don't have an alt account, so I unfortunately cannot use one. And this is for people that don't have like people to help them. Obviously, if you have people to help you, it's much easier. You can just ask them to help you. But the first one's the alt account. Just bring an alt account, make them help you tame a few horses by just clicking on it, and then you click on it and boom, 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 it's all done. Another one you can actually do is go into the chat and ask someone to help you. That took a lot to type. But I'm gonna ask some people in this lobby if they can help co-tame for the Flora quest, and hopefully someone, oh, we got 2 people that are gonna help. Amazing. Okay, I don't know where they are though, so we're gonna have to find these people. We got Layla and Dory. Oh, Dory, I love Dory. Yay, this person's helping, that's fantastic. Oh, no, they took that one. Okay, well, I mean, that's how you can also get them. That's another method you could use with the co-taming, and it obviously kind of works. Now, if you guys are watching this video after a while of them being into the game, this may not help as much because, you know, people are going to be so busy with other horse species, they don't want to help you with the Flora quest. So this might not be a good method, but if you just ask people in the game now, I'm pretty sure it's going to help a bunch. Okay, so the next one, I'm having no problem whatsoever doing this because I spend like 20,000 coins a day in the market stalls, so I don't think this is going to be much of a challenge for me. The only thing is gaining that 5,000 before I go into market stalls. So if you don't have enough like 5,000 like me because you're poor and you always spend all of your money on all of I was about to say that looks like I had a ghost mutation. If you spend all your money and you have like no money, you might have the same problem as me. And so I'm just gonna go around taming a bunch of horses that I find in the wild and sell them, and then I'm gonna go to the market realm and just spend that 5,000. So that's not gonna be too hard for me because I have that problem all the time. So yeah, that is how you do that quest. You just go around collecting enough money, and then you go into a market realm, buy someone's stuff for 5,000, and that's how you get that quest done. So I finally got the 5,000 that I'm about to spend and have no money. The best thing I would say to do is just go around and find someone who's selling something for just like 5,000. Because then you have like an even amount of numbers. So you can see a bunch of people are selling floor horses. This is my first time in the market realm since they came out. Someone already has a heavenly themed Flora horse saddle. That's insane. So my best guess or opinion on this is I would just find something like this, buy it for 5,000. If my data will sync and someone doesn't buy it before me, hopefully no one does. My data sync already. But once I do, then basically I'll just have that completed because it's literally just 5,000. I don't have to worrying about buying more and more and more. So yeah, that's what I would do, is just buy something that's just 5,000. Makes it easy and simple. And yeah, I could have bought that too. There's also these floral themed boots right here. The next one, you have to actually be in the game, the main world game, to do this, and it is the, hold on, I don't know why it does that. Harvest 5 planted crops. Now, I don't know necessarily yet how long it takes. I'm guessing that once they stop shaking that they're done and you can harvest them, because all of these look like they're basically done for me. So I'm gonna harvest them and hopefully, oh, I got a new one, a fawnberry. That's so cool. Yeah, there's some plants that you can get from these seeds that you don't get in the world. So some of these you can actually get, like fawnberry, and you can't find that in the normal, like just harvesting. Sorry. So then once you harvest those, then you're just gonna go and plant some more. I'm gonna plant some fruit seeds because I don't even have enough money for fruit seeds. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna plant this crop seed first, and then I can plant one more there, but I can already have this completed once those 2 are done. I don't think it takes too long because I started planting these before I did the quest and they were done by the time I was finished with them. So I don't think they'll take too long. I also think it depends on the seeds you got. Some of them might take longer than others, but that is what you do for that quest. And then once you harvest them, they will be done and you got your floor horse. And then I'm going to go on to talking about how you guys can find floor horses and where they spawn. So while I wait for these guys to finish and be harvested, I'm actually going to tell you guys about the floor horses horse's spawn points and where you guys can find them. And basically the Flora horse is wherever you can spawn. You can see it anywhere. They will spawn anywhere, and depending on where you find them depends on the colors. Now I do not know the colors of every single region, so for example it would be a different color in the Equus region or the swamp area over here than it would be in the Bi-horse region. There'll be different colors, and I've already shown one of them in the wild, so it looks like we have in the Bi-horse area more like dull colors. It looks like more like black and dull colors, so depending on where you find them depends on the color. I'll kind of go into depth about that once these finish harvesting, so then we can actually tame them ourselves too. Now for the Flora horse taming, it's pretty simple. It's like every casual one like Equus and stuff. They're not really specific, but they do have their own lasso. So if I go and find it, there is a rose lasso, and this is actually for the Flora horse. So we're gonna put this here, and I'm gonna use this one, and then I'll use whatever else I can possibly use for the Flora horse, because I don't know which lassos can and cannot be used on the Flora horse. I'm guessing Master Lasso obviously can, but I'm not sure if the Wolverine Lasso will be able to do that. So we're gonna go ahead and attempt to find a Flora horse in hopes that it looks really pretty and tame it. Well, what do you know? I see one right in front of me, unless that's someone's player horse. I think that's a wild one. It's really still right now, so I think I found the wild one. Yep, it's definitely a wild one. It looks like in the Equus area, a lot of the green ones spawn, like green and red. So that is one you can find here in the Equus area. If I could possibly run. Oh my gosh, my horse is stupid. I'm gonna lose it. Okay, so yeah, red and green look like they're gonna be in the Equus area if you want to find ones that look like this. Now, there's probably another color scheme that you can find here, but that is where they are. They also do have a bunch of hearts. So now we're gonna try finding a second one and see which lassos do and don't work on the Flora horse, so I can kind of give you guys a perspective on what works on them and what doesn't. But yeah, that's basically it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think about the Flora horse and also the farming as well. And let me know what your favorite thing about it is. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!